Hello, viewers. Welcome to Science TV. My name is Cathrine, and for today, we have a new visitor in our program. And my visitor, welcome. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. My name is Boniface, and that is my sign name. And I'm very excited to be here.
Now, you can see our visitor very well. I have a small quiz for you. What what are you feeling today at Science TV?
It's true, when I came here today in the morning, I got a very warm welcome. And even before the interview started and everything, the lifestyle show, I got a very good welcome.
Now, I want to ask you something. What do you love more about yourself?
Now, what I love most for me is freedom.
Can you explain maybe what you mean with that? Is it in your life or what?
Yes, I can. So let me explain a little bit. So, how freedom interlinks with life. It's true, in Kenya we have a lot of challenges, starting from family, we have friends, societal issues, the list goes on. But for me, I think freedom is very vital on how to deal with all. Because if you allow others to, oppress you, then I think generally your life you won't get a lot of progress. But if you are free, then there will be a lot of progress on your end.
Okay. Something about your family life?
Yes, family life.
Now, I want to ask you something. Tell me more about yourself.
Thank you. So myself, I love enjoying life. That's basically it. Because it's true, here in Kenya, you see life can be challenging. Sometimes it's easy. Most of the times it's hard. So if you don't accept to learn, then there's no way you can progress in life. It becomes a challenge. Also, I love business. Because you see, business helps me understand how the world works right now. Because as you see in Kenya, right now the economy is very tough. But with the education from business, then I can know how to penetrate the market. But if you don't know about that, then you won't understand what is happening in the economy. And also, business is better than getting a job. That's what I feel. Now, for example, let's use the example of a shop. Maybe you buy things. Now, when you're doing the accounting for the shop later on, when you're going through your books, you'll calculate and you get that you have more profit than loss. And that's why I think I love business more. I also love traveling.
Why do you love traveling?
Because, sometimes life can be full of challenges and you can be stressed. Sometimes you just feel your mind is loaded. So sometimes I sit down and think, where can I go? Where can I go travel? Maybe where there's a celebration. And that helps me to calm my mind down and to release all that stress. Sometimes if I stay for a long time without traveling, I think I can maybe explode or something. I also love, spending time with my friends. But I don't like staying in the house. Maybe we can go to parties, different celebrations, and we can also, share ideas. Things like family, we can talk about politics, the economy, different things that are important. Because it's very hard for me to be alone. But when I'm there with friends, then you see, I feel like I'm having a lot of progress in my life because my friends encourage me and they help me. So if you're always a loner, that can be a difficult life. But with friends, I think friends help us, go through life a lot. I also think that family is important, yes, but I feel like friends are more important than family because sometimes you see family, there's a lot of arguing there. There's a lot of what they want from you. But with friends, sometimes you share ideas, and that helps a lot. And yes, they are good and bad friends, so it's up to you to decide which is which.
Okay. How do you see yourself maybe moving forward?
Now, moving forward, I think my freedom is more important for me than any other person. I don't think I can be one to be led by other people. So it is for each of us to decide whether we'll follow other people or we'll lead our lives in our own way. Now, for example, what I mean by this is sometimes you might follow something or someone rather, and then later on it causes you stress, and then when you sit down and think of it, you will understand that that is not something that you need. So if you know what you want yourself, then you have the right to go on and get it.
I agree.
So it means that in your own life, you must think for yourself. And that is the independence I'm talking about. Don't let other people influence you. Or maybe, for example, if they want to share an idea, that's okay. But you also must think about that same idea, if it's a good idea, if it works for you or not. And that is the freedom also, which is very, very important.
Okay. How is your love life?
Interesting. My love life right now is very, very complicated. Yeah, complicated. Sometimes, I feel like love is not something I should, focus on, because you maybe love someone, but you see your goals are not aligned. Because the other person, maybe yourself, you want to marry, or you see the other person wants to maybe wants particular things, maybe wants a rich partner and something like that. So that's why most of my relationships have not succeeded up to this point. Because you see, maybe I, yes, I can love someone, but to love someone, I think our minds must be aligned on our goals. For example, maybe I like, maybe I take alcohol once in a while, you see, but the other person hates. Now, this will be an issue of contention always. We'll be arguing about the same always. I like to enjoy life. Herself, maybe she doesn't want that. She'll do her way, I'll do her way. But if we go the same way, that way, I don't think we can really continue. So, I think if both of us, for example, on the same analogy, if both of us, but both of us, take alcohol and, do parties, then that can work. Or if she, on the other hand, doesn't, but also allows me to, then I think that can work. But right now, my love life, sorry, is very complicated. Right now, I'm a free man. Also, maybe in future I'll get married or not. I don't know. I can't say that right now. But right now, it is a big problem.
What precisely do you love about yourself?
Now, for me, I think the precise thing would be, people with goals. If I meet someone and I see you don't have a goal, then that will be like a very, I don't think I'll be friends with you in the long term. Because, yes, I believe that people must have goals. And also, if, for example, if I'm with someone, a friend of mine, you have to tell me the specific thing you want. Maybe, for example, you want to go somewhere, you have to tell me the specific place you're going so that I can know what specific thing, maybe to say if in the case of something happens. Now, for example, maybe I'm walking around and it happens I see a beautiful girl. I won't go to her pretending, beating around the bush. I'll go directly, tell her, you look amazing, you're beautiful. Can we exchange, numbers, but not the beating around the bush that I don't know. So I'm a very specific man. If I want something, I go get it myself. I don't use other people to get what I want. if there's something I don't want, then I'm free also as well to stay clear of that. And that is the freedom, I would say. So also with the same analogy I used with my friends, if our goals interlink and are aligned, then I think we can be free to continue. But if they are not, then it becomes hard to continue with the friendship. You see, there's a lot of arguments, there's a lot of gossip, there's a lot of hate, and that also can be an issue as well.
Okay, now that we are here, people who are watching us, what would you like to advise them?
Now, for the viewers, I think the number one most important thing is freedom. Because without freedom, and I mean personal freedom, then it becomes hard to progress in life. If you've seen something, if you want something, then you have the right to go and get it. One thing that is very important is freedom. Because you see, without freedom, it becomes hard to go on with the life. Now, you have to know what you want and you have to go and get it. If you accept other people to discriminate you, then I think you'll continue going on a downward spiral. Because I'm not saying you should copy my way. No, mine might be wrong for you. Every person has his own way and has their own goals. Thank you.
Thank you so much, viewers at Science TV. I really appreciate the discussion we've had today.